What's up, RollinwithCarlos family? What's up, Gator Nation? How you doing today? Today we're gonna go ahead and talk about three subjects, mainly around how the Gators are building a championship DNA, a championship team. First off, we're gonna talk about a major piece of that championship DNA and a championship team that's being built in Gainesville. Tyreek Sapp, nephew of NFL great Warren Sapp. Tyreek says he feels stronger than ever, says the sky's the limit for the Florida Gators in 2025 and beyond. This is what he had to say the other day. It's not often you can see someone pass on a chance to be a multimillionaire, but one Florida Gator edge rusher wasn't satisfied with a second or third round projection. Tyreek Sapp is back for his final year, and he's hungrier than ever. As the SEC's highest graded returning edge rusher, Sapp knows that he's capable of what he's capable of. But now he's looking for Florida's entire front seven to take that leap with him. According to Sapp, Florida's defense will go as far as their effort and mindset takes them. We can be the best front seven in the country. I know I push those guys every day, and we got some guys, Sapp said. I think if we all go at it together and we attack it every day with each other, man, Lord knows, sky's the limit for us. And we're just going to try to take advantage of every opportunity we get on Saturday. The Fort Lauderdale native is fresh off one of the best defensive seasons in recent program history, with his 90.0 PFF grade standing at Florida's highest since future Pro Bowler Jonathan Grenard posted 90.5 in 2019. Now entering his fifth season in the program, Sapp feels as strong as ever, and his jaw-dropping gains and weight room back that up. I benched 385 last year, my max, and now I bench 445, said Sapp. I'm probably in some of the best shape of my life. I put on 10 pounds of muscle mass, and I lost a few pounds of body fat. I'm about 9%. That was just like a great milestone to hit this summer. I was glad I was able to do that. While he likely would have been drafted in the early to mid rounds of the 2025 NFL Draft, Sapp is already building momentum as a potential first round pick. And as the saying goes, iron sharpens iron. So going against players like first team All-American Jake Slaughter and veteran Austin Barber will give him the practice reps he needs to prove himself as one of the nation's top pass rushers. It works both ways. As a highly talented pass rusher, Sapp knows that bringing constant effort will only push Florida's offensive line to adapt and improve. I consider them one of the best O-lines in the country. Also, I consider us the best front in the country. I'm going to bring it every day, and I want them to bring it every day, because when they go out on the field Saturday, I want them to feel nothing compares. I'm going against Sapp said. I want them to feel it. I want them to hate practice, because when they go in the game, I want them to be hated. I want them to watch the film and be like, I don't want no parts of that. That's what it is. It has to be if you want to be the best in the country. If the season goes the way Sapp hopes, the Gators could see one of their own walk across the stage on the first night of the upcoming draft. Florida creating championship competition in fall camp. Without the confidence created on a practice field, the Florida Gators may have quit in what seemed to be a lost season with a 4-5 record heading into the final stretch of 2024 season. Instead, they knew they could compete with the best in the sport and went on to do so, finishing their year on a 4-game winning streak. Now into fall camp of a new season, the Gators are focused on creating the same confidence, establishing a championship level competition ahead of a playoff or bust 2025. One of the most important things to building a team is having a competitive practice environment where the game is not too fast for you. Head Coach Billy Napier said at the start of camp, "I want our team to understand that we can go toe-to-toe with anybody." I think last year's team proved that. We have to get the team ready to do that. But the games won't be won between the lines when we spot the ball. The games will be won between the lines when we spot the ball. With less than a month until kickoff, Napier's staff continues to harp on practicing with passion and building toughness that will pay dividends once the ball is spotted. One of the things we're trying to do this month is establish trust, Napier said. Each individual has got to earn confidence in himself. He's also trying to earn confidence of the staff and the confidence of his teammates. I think you do it right there on the grass between the lines. I think this group learned that the practice environment ultimately has a huge factor in terms of what game day looks like. Despite having arguably one of the more talented rosters in the country, Napier expects a buy-in that goes beyond pure skill. Look if you're sitting in the room, if you've got a locker down there, you got talent. Okay? You wouldn't be at the University of Florida, but it's about doing all the things that require no talent, he said. You can buy in to the idea that you're unlimited improvement when it comes to your skill set, your toughness, your resiliency, your football intelligence, and then what type of teammate you are. Such buy-in, which seemed to save a talented Florida squad from quitting on their coach last year, has allowed Napier and the Gators to build some momentum into the season that they believe could be special. Though expectations are high, the head coach continues to preach the importance of preparation. We absolutely have aspirations to be a playoff team. That's the intention of coming here to win championships, Napier said. It's about the work we do. It's about today. A good today leads to a good week, leads to a good month, leads to a good season. And you can look up and count them at the end of the year. We know that the results will be a product of really buying into the process, being present, stacking good days, creating habits and that will hold up on game day. Though the Gators coach can only talk about it as much, the leaders inside the lines are critical in implementing such competitiveness. While Florida's roster is somewhat built on youth, certain veterans have stepped up. I think the early part of it is just letting the guys understand the standard we have. We got high standard, and showing them how to live up to those expectations, then having them live up to it every day. Letting them know that consistency that it takes, and urgency that it takes to win games. Senior edge, Tyreek Sapp said, when those bullets are going flying on Saturday, the coaches, nobody's out there to save you. I'm going to bring it every day. I want them to bring it every day. When they go on the field on Saturday, I want them to feel like nothing compares to going against Sapp. I want them to hate practice because when they go in the game, I want them to be hated. With plenty of fall camp to go, Florida will have to continue to focus on making the battles ahead of Game 1 in the Swamp as a more competitive than anything after the first kick, preparing the team with high expectations for a schedule with no room of sloppiness. I think you have a phenomenal offseason. You can be in position and be a great roster, but you gotta put the ball down in play. Napier said, we've got to get consumed with improvement. We got to get ready to go play winning football. I think that's the process. We can run all summer. Football conditioning and football execution is different. I think that's what this month is about. Also, Billy Napier and company continue to be out on the recruiting trail as they are pursuing 2027 four-star running back Tyreek Roberts, which is in the top 100 players for the 2027 class. And he has put the Gators in his top 5. I'll quickly mention his top 5, and I will also post highlights of the four-star running back that is for the class of 2027 in the video and to end the video. But let me tell you about his top 5. His top 5 are as follows: University of Auburn, University of Ohio State, University of Washington, University of Michigan, and of course, yours truly, University of the Florida Gators. Those are his top 5, and he will be deciding really, really soon, according to him. But those are his final top 5. He's a 4-star running back recruit, and he's for the class of 2027. Like I said, I'll be putting his high school highlights from last season, and if I can find some, and I have an updated video on him, if he chooses the Gators, I'll put other highlights for him, but I'll find highlights for you guys, and you'll see highlights of the 4-star running back Tyreek Roberts. Again, guys, let me know what you think of what Tyreek Sapp and the Gators have been saying about building competitiveness and a championship type of buy-in mindset in the fall camp. And we're also, like I said, I'm going to put the highlights of the 2027 recruit, Tyreek Roberts. And once he makes his decision, like you guys know, I will post a community post on here and also do a video if he chooses the Gators. Like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Gators.
Enjoy